721, Big 550, KTRS. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday, and it's at 720. So, the zany antics of comedian Bob Zany, who is appearing at the Hey Guys Comedy Club in Fairview Heights tonight and Saturday. Bob Zany, welcome back to the show.
I'm laughing already.
Thank you, Kelly. You're a professional. And McGraw,
yes.
Millhaven. I love that. My real name is Smith Johnson.
Is that right?
You have two last names.
Yes,
what
I
happened?
do. I don't know. I had nothing to do with it.
Did the folks drink? What happened?
I sure hope you're funnier than this come tonight at the Hey
Are
Guys
you
Club.
sensitive? Oh, it's real funny if I made fun of Jim Holder. Jim Holder, who doesn't need no stinking internet, okay? He's so old school out there with a newspaper.
He is just getting a cramp in his hand, writing all the time.
He's getting a cramp in his hand.
Internet. You should have seen him when he tried to Skype in one day.
Oh, that must have been fun.
We should have recorded that. Now hold on a second. Now I have the pad. Well, how do I do the pad?
Well, these things happen.
All right. So thank you for getting dressed up. It's nice of you to come in.
I'm sorry. I would have dressed up. And by the way, I love this. Kelly and I can work together finally.
It's the trick mic.
I don't think I like what Kelly's saying, so I can just move it that way. That's for the viewers. Yeah, I didn't dress up. I apologize. But that's
very Hollywood with
I'm
your
here
scarf,
with Jake
though.
Kansler, who's also did my documentary Close But No Cigar.
Yes.
As you know, and Kelly was asking, it's available for downloads now. If you go to bobzany.com, my website, click over, you can download it or get it on Amazon. And it's a great documentary. A lot of it took place here, of course, in St. Louis.
Sure.
And the outer areas.
Yes.
And then we did a film, 23 Minutes of Sunrise.
Yes.
In Sauget.
Yes.
And we just did the Donnie Baker project in Sauget, Illinois.
The Donnie, who's Donnie Baker?
He's from the Bob and Tom radio show.
Oh, yeah,
they used to
yeah.
be on here, and then they got high ratings, so they had to get rid of them.
Yeah.
That's how they do it in this business now. You're doing well, I think we'll get rid of you.
That's why we've been here all these many years, because no one's really listening.
Let me say, the way you've stayed in the middle, it's amazing.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You should write a book. Stuck in the middle with you.
How come Jay Kansler didn't cast you in Marshall the Miracle Dog?
He promised me a role, and something happened where it didn't happen, and that's the beauty of Jay. He got back to me after the filming was done. You know, Bob, I'm sorry, I forgot.
Something about a casting couch? Is that what it was?
Oh my God, really? And that's
how I got the mayor's role.
Yeah, and McGraw would go on and on about being the mayor in Marshall the Miracle Dog.
Well, you know what? It's a great credit. It's a great film, and I think this is going to get a lot of heat. And I see you playing a councilman one day. I mean, you're that good.
Thank you.
I'm being sarcastic. Google it.
All right.
Bob Zany. Yeah.
Hey
guys.
You're not from here.
No, I'm not. I've been here a lot, though. I've had billboards throughout the city because I played the Argosy for years. I hear my photos in the lobby of the Argosy with Vicki Lawrence, so I've made it.
Vicki Lawrence.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
hey, of the 6 people listening, 3 thought that was really funny.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And you have that gift. You just know what listener is getting it.
I'll tell you what caught my
Vicki
eye.
Lawrence, holy mackerel.
What caught your eye?
The Gong Show.
Yeah.
You were on The Gong Show?
In 1977, when at the tender age of 15 going on 16. How about that?
What did you do? What was your act?
Stand up, very badly. I was pulled off stage by a man dressed like a nun with a big net.
Did you get gonged?
I was pulled off stage by a man dressed like a nun with a big net. No, I didn't need to be gonged. That was even more humiliating. But I get an after check. I got $125.38 and a waffle iron.
Waffle iron?
Yeah, my parents were very happy because we were a pancake family. Anyway, is this thing on? Let me ask you this.
No, that's Carney's show. That's Carney's show.
Oh, by the way, so that's in the very opening scene of the documentary Close But No Cigar. It's very cool. It's surreal. You watch that and you go, was that really me? But it was.
Yeah.
Who were the judges on the Gong Show?
J.P. Morgan, and this is and Pat Paulson, but the real cool one was Pearl Bailey.
Pearl Bailey?
I know. Can you believe that? I have a 1 degree separation of the Kevin Bacon number with Pearl Bailey of all people.
Pearl Bailey.
I don't think she got what I did. None of them did.
And I
didn't even get it.
J.P. Morgan was just known for just being on game shows.
Well, she actually was a big singer in the 50s, I think. She was like a big star, and then Chuck Barris and her, probably something happened.
Was Chuck Barris in the CIA when you were doing
Yes, he was. He would take me off to the side in between sets, and he would say, Bob, you want to go kill someone? And I said, sure. I don't know he was in the CIA. Murray Langston, who's a really good friend of mine, who played the unknown comic. This is a great story for this. This is show business. When George Clooney did the movie?
Yes.
Right. Okay. He was cast as the unknown comic since he was the unknown comic. And then at the end, they said, towards the end, we decided to go with someone younger. The bag's over his head.
Exactly.
Couldn't have got him a fresh bag. This is the business I've chosen, you've chosen. Kelly, it's taking a toll on you. I can sense it.
Is that a true story?
It's a true story.
Really?
And then he's finally in the movie in a different thing because he got mad at George Clooney, and I don't blame him. I'd yell too. And the guy who played him called him up and said, "How should I play you?" I mean, you get fired from being your own guy to say, "How do I do this?"
But not only that,
How do I play a person with a bag over my head?
He was the unknown comic,
right?
And he was fired as the unknown comic because he was too old.
Yeah, they wanted to go with a younger guy.
Now
and
that's the funniest story I've ever heard.
He still has the suits, okay? And he didn't get an ounce. He can wear them, you know?
That's ridiculous.
He probably had to loan the guy his own suit. That's the business.
And then the guy calls him and says, "How should they play you?"
It's like 1 minute you're in Marshall the Miracle Dog, next minute there's a new mayor. You know what I'm saying?
Well, next thing you know, you're interviewing Bob Zany on the radio TV, and the guy won't even dress up.
Oh, great. Yeah, you look great. Old Navy called. They want the shirt back. Do you really want to play this game? Because I will. Hey, guys, Comedy Club tonight and tomorrow. One big show, 8 o'clock. 2 tomorrow night, 8 and 10.
8 and 10. Okay, so where did you grow up?
West Covina, California. And Kelly, not very exciting. On Saturday nights, the guys and I would get together and cruise the cul-de-sac. It's around circular area of McGraw.
I got that.
I'm born and raised in Los Angeles, so.
But even at a young age, you wanted to do this, and you were out in front going on Gong Show, and
I started doing shows at the Ice House in Pasadena. I had Gary Shandling in it.
Yeah.
Kevin Nealon, Robert Wool, Yakov Smirnoff, who I just had on my podcast. I have my own podcast.
Is
who doesn't,
he still
though?
in Branson?
You have a podcast, don't you, Kelly? Who doesn't have one? It's the Bob Zany Show with my lovely wife, Erin O'Connor. 100 episodes to choose from, free on iTunes.
Beautiful.
Carrot Top, Stephen Wright, you name them. I've had them.
Wait, speaking of Carrot Top, weren't you like a prop comedian?
I did props for the first 10 years. You did your due diligence. I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess we have to point that out to him.
I know.
Remember when he
Wait,
had
who
a
are we
name
talking
and
to
now he's
again?
just a pronoun? Him.
Who are we talking to again? You
Yeah,
are fired as Bob Zany. You're a terrible Bob Zany. We have to get
We
a
need a
better.
new Bob
We need a
Zany.
younger Bob
I
Zany.
beat Carrot Top on Star Search, and this is a true story. He shows the clip in his live show at the Luxor in Las Vegas every night. So while I'm here, I'm in a Las Vegas show.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Bob Zany. All right, tonight at 8, and then 2 shows tomorrow night.
8 and 10.
The Hey
US.
Guys Comedy Club, Fairview Heights. That's right off the highway, right? 159.
I believe so.
Yeah, right there.
They just shoved me in the limo and I show up.
Oh, nice.
Okay, it's a
Very-
Ford Fiesta, but the point is it's a vehicle.
Bob Zany.
For.
Bob Zany, always a pleasure. Always welcome here. The website.
BobZany.com, and you click over to everything going on. You can get the Close But No Cigar movie.
Right. 23
Minutes of Sun, all the stuff I've done, and a lot of St. Louis stuff. You know,
Yes. And then, of course, all those podcasts.
all the podcasts. Over 100 to choose from.
How is Yakov doing?
Yakov looks fantastic.
Is he still in Branson, though?
You know what?
Or-
It's a great interview if you want to hear something because President Reagan loved him, and he would go over and have a state dinner with President Reagan, and he would lean over and say, "What should I say to Gorbachev?" He's asking a comic about world affairs. I mean, he tells the story much better than I did, but it's just wonderful that this guy had the ear of the President of the United States. You know?
What's great is, it's sort of like Bob Zany in cars getting coffee with comedians.
Well, you know what? I have a YouTube channel. There's nothing I'm not doing. I have a show called Baggage Claim, the talk show, where I run into comedians at Baggage Claim. So I film the carousel as we wait for our bags. Norm Macdonald's in an episode. Lavelle
my God,
Crawford,
I
who
love
plays
that.
the bouncer on Breaking Bad. Very funny man.
Yeah.
He's from St. Louis, Lavelle.
I didn't know that.
Yes, he is.
How
He
about that?
saw 23 Minutes of Sunrise.
But yeah.
And we were interrupted by TMZ during my interview. And
Oh,
the sad
you've
thing
made
is-
it.
No, they don't know who the hell I am. That's a sad thing. That's what says it all. I've got 2 episodes like that with Dave Keckner, too. And I'm like going, hey, I've been in the business.
Hey, I was in 23 Minutes to Sunrise.
Oh,
Excuse me.
Oh, you were in it? Was he in it?
No.
No,
That's what you were
you.
saying to TMZ.
Well, what are you going to do?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, guys, Comedy Club. And
Bob-
by the way,
Yes.
I remember when they were Yo-You. And they've really moved up to Hey Guys, so it's really happening for them.
Tonight at 8, 2 shows on Saturday. Bob Zany, always a pleasure, my friend.
Thank you very much, McGraw. Thank you so much, Kelly.
Thank you,
and
Bob.
Frank, great job in the cubicle. You look
7:30
fantastic.
7:30.
They should have Frank Cam.
7:30 KTRS.
The Big 550 KTRS.